you're a man in a wig, or a person in a wig, or whatever you want to be in a wig, on a stage, trying to make people laugh and have a good time. The whole point of it is to make people just have a good time and have a laugh.
How are we all doing?
South Wales has a rich history of drag culture, the gender-bending art form that celebrates the LGBT community. And here in Swansea's Wine Street, drag shows are performed every night at Dorothy's Show Bar. So let's meet one of the queens.
Hi, I am Bitch Flowers. I've been doing drag now just over 2 years, but I've been working in drag about coming up to a year. I started working in the King's Arms, which was another venue up the road, and I started working there at 18, and we had drag queens on most nights. We had like a different event going on with every drag queen, and watching on like a Sunday when they did a cabaret show, I just fell in love with it. I was like, I think that's what I want to be doing, and I see how much they're all getting paid as well, and I was like, that's definitely what I want to be doing now. I know how much money's in it too. When I started doing drag, one of the drag queens said to me, I was working behind a bar, I was like, have you ever watched Drag Race? And I was like, but I'd never watched that at all, even before I started drag. So I started doing drag, started watching Drag Race then, and I was like, okay, this is what I need to be doing, and that's a level I need to get myself at.
RuPaul created Drag Race as a reality TV series where queens compete for the crown. It's brought LGBT representation into popular culture, with contestants finding fame and success, including gigs in London's West End. Here at the heart of Piccadilly Circus, the Criterion hosted a play with a full drag cast, showing just how popular drag has become.
I think drag is becoming more mainstream, and it's probably because of the franchise of Drag Race, I would say, and how it's on our mainstream media now and everyone's speaking about it. And I think with the reality show format of it, it makes even people who wouldn't necessarily be interested in drag be part of it. I enjoy drag because it's not a serious, like, you can take the mick out of yourself, and it takes the mick out of life. And I feel like in such a serious world we kind of live in with so many issues, it's nice to have a release, and drag is that. I usually watch drag queens in either the club or obviously Drag Race. YouTube and Patreon are another place where you can pay specifically for their, well, not YouTube, but Patreon, you can pay specifically for their content and watch what they create on their own, so that's where I kind of watch it.
So what's it like to be a drag queen in Swansea?
We have a very different scene of drag here. We have all of us in one bar. We have the older ones, so proper old school queens, comedy on the mic. Some of them got good makeup. Then we've got the younger ones then, like myself and a few of us, and then we are a whole different thing where most of them lip sync or dance and or like doing like runways and photography and stuff. So I think there's plenty of places that still do the old school drag. We can go and watch it, but then there are plenty of places that are giving newer queens and the newer sort of scene a chance. But now you have people doing all sorts of drag for all sorts of different reasons, not just to entertain, just to because they like to do the makeup or even online stuff as well. So drag's now just become a part of online and everything, you know. And we just have quite a close community in Swansea, to be fair. Most of us all get along pretty well, which is quite different because we have a queen that works here and she's from London, and she said the scene up there to down here is a lot different. Everyone up there is like fighting for the gigs and stuff, and then down here we were like, oh, you got that, well done, fair play, and then we're all like happy enough for each other to get whatever gigs that are coming our way. When we do a show down in Wales, if you want to go get booked in the big bars in Cardiff or whatever, none of them really lip sync. There's no lip sync in Wales, we're not allowed to lip sync here, and if you do, it doesn't really go down too well. But I know in England a lot of them lip sync, and not a lot of there's a few singers out there, but most of them do lip sync. But in Wales, lip sync does not work at all. You cannot. Welsh love to get drunk and sing songs, so they just want someone on stage just gonna sing loads of sing-alongs and getting absolutely steaming with them, to be fair.
Girls, you are beautiful. Get yourself up on a flat lounge, find yourself big light.